Hello and welcome to Pixi Dust Designs. This is Penny and I am guest designing for Kendra's Card Challenge number 12 here on Pixi Dust Designs. This is a giveaway hop, so please be sure to visit all of the contributors to the hop. Leave a comment and subscribe if you like what you see, and fill out the Google form listed in the description box below for a chance to win a prize from Pixi Dust Designs. I did make an earlier version of my little box. This is a Pixi Dust die set that makes a cute little Hershey's Kisses box along with a slot for a gift card. And the first one I made was kind of a test to see how I put this all together before I did it on camera. And it came together pretty well, but I had used some really heavy duty white cardstock and it kind of cracked when I bent it and the color just didn't turn out right. So I wanted to try a different one. This time, rather than a Christmas theme, I decided to go with a birthday theme and with some bright, cheerful colors and some glitter paper. Pixi Dust Designs was very generous and gave us the option to order a stamp set, and so I chose the Kisses. So it has these cute little Hershey's Kisses and some extra little goodies, and I showed at the beginning of the video the Pixi Cuts Kisses that I ordered along with it. Cuts out everything, and it cuts it nice and close, which I just love because I love it when words are nice and close and tight. And so you have the option to cut out every single stamp from this set. But I did order the Kisses boxes gift card holder, and so that's what I'm putting together here, and it comes with some different options for covering the edges of the little box and to cut out the center so that you have the box to be see-through and can see inside where the kisses would be. And I chose to put some glitter paper on the top and bottom. You really don't need to. You really just need the front and top where it's going to be seen, because when it stands up, you won't be able to see the bottom. But I didn't really think about that until after I had put it all together. So here I'm putting the kind of the hole, the center piece for the kisses so that you can see through the window. And I just use the little holes that are on the die to make a little mark with my pencil and line those up so I can get it centered right where I want it. Because the glitter paper is kind of so bright, you really can't see all the details on some of the cuts that it makes. So I decided to leave that center part off so that you can see more of the details on the little die cut there. And this is the card holder portion of it. And so I'm putting the cover portion on, and that's going to be sitting at the top. And then I'm going to use some double-sided adhesive tape to just get a really strong hold on the folds so that it won't come apart. Obviously, there's so many options that you could use this little box for. It's such a fun little idea. And I'm going to be using sketch number 8 from Kendra's Card Challenge to put some decorations on the front of the gift card area. If you're not familiar with Kendra's Card Challenge, it is a quarterly card sketch challenge, and Kendra provides all of the PDF information for you to download and just copy the sketches that she's created using 6x6 paper pads that you might have at home. And she gives you the opportunity to upload those photos to her Facebook page and perhaps have the chance to win some prizes. And they are always fabulous. And like I said, Pixi Dust Designs is one of the sponsors for that this year. So one of the things I'm going to add here is a section of colored paper to the back of the little box. Because I have the opening in the front, I do want to be able to see through to the back and have like a really cute design. And the fold to it could go inside or outside, but if I put it inside, you're going to see it. So I wanted to fold it to the outside so that you won't be able to see that fold hanging down. Now that I have my box together, I'm cutting out some fun colored paper that coordinates and cutting out the circles for the design for sketch 8. And I'm just going to cut a little strip of paper for the little line that goes across the center as well. This is probably one of the easier card sketches to kind of convert to this because it is a small area to decorate, but there's quite a few options that you could do here. Once I had all of my elements for the sketch taken care of and glued those on, it was time to decide what little sentiment I was going to put on the last circle in front. And there were several options on this stamp set that are really cute. They were all a little bit long, but I was able to use one of the shorter ones with the two little words, with love, and just use with and then love separately. And so that worked really well. I also show you here that you can stamp out the with love, and they have the die cuts that cut them out really well. And then you could cut apart the die cut with love separately if you wanted to do that as well. So I actually, it stamped really well for me, and I didn't need to use the die cut, but I did want to show that that was an option as well. I also thought the little white circle was a little bit plain, and so they had this adorable little flower as well with the stamp set, so I decided to add some of those to the circle also. Everything was glued flat on the front of this except for this little white circle. I decided to pop that up with some foam tape. I tend to be a rule follower, so even though I wasn't sure that it really needed it, the sketch did have a little bit of a bling on it, so I did add one little gemstone to the with love little sentiment. And then I got to work on my little Hershey's Kisses, and I decided to use the double one. So this is kind of a love one, but I thought the colors was more happy, like a birthday. So it doesn't specifically say birthday or anything, but it easily could be. And it has this wonderful little die that covers the little white papers that are in the top of a Hershey's Kiss. So I decided to cut those out of white paper and then use my silver paper for the actual kisses. And I wanted to add a little bit of detail to the white part, so I just add a little bit of shading on those, and then I glued those on top of the silver. I did end up trimming the back white piece that goes on the backside because it was hanging down a little bit lower, and so I did trim that a little bit before I put the other one that goes on top over it, and it actually worked really well and looks great. And then I thought, well, these are lovey, even though that's not what my original intention was. So I decided to make one a little girl Hershey Kiss and one little boy Hershey Kiss, and they have these adorable little add-ons. So I picked out a bow and some cute eyes for the girl, and some sunglasses and bow tie for the boy. And I am stamping the sunglasses and the eyes in VersaFine, but I'm using Memento for the tie and hair bow so that those can be colored with some alcohol markers. I also used a glaze pen in like a silvery gray for the sunglasses as well. Once those were colored and cut out, I just had to decide which one was going to be my girl kiss and what one was going to be my boy kiss. And once I got these on, I actually thought, oh, I think I should have put the girl on the other side, but it doesn't matter one bit. I just thought, well, maybe the sunglasses would have fit on the other kiss if I had put him on the left and her on the right, but it probably doesn't matter one bit. It's personal preference. After I get my little kisses together, and aren't they adorable, I decided to use some double-sided adhesive tape to put my box together completely. And then I also decided to pop up the kisses up away from the box a little bit more because you have quite a bit of wiggle room there. This does not fold down. It does not go into an actual card envelope. So this is more of a little package rather than a card. And so I have room there on top of the little box to be able to pop them up and not have to worry about it because it's not going to be sticking out further than the box itself. And then I used the Kisses die cut from the die set, and I cut that out twice out of silver paper and white. I used some heavy duty white cardstock because I wanted to make sure that it was nice and solid and wouldn't bend there on the front of the box. And I did add some Hershey's Kisses on the inside as well. Gotta have those. But you could also add roll up some money and put that in there as a gift, or you could also add like a lipstick or a lip gloss. And of course, don't forget the gift card goes right in the top there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will consider subscribing and be sure to see everyone else who's contributed to this great hop. Bye-bye.